Today, I want to touch on some high-level strategies for getting to inbox zero and staying at inbox zero. But first, there's some important theory that you need to understand that a lot of people just don't get. Because your inbox is not just another productivity problem to be solved, it's actually the sum of all of your productivity problems. So think about your workflow as a stream, and the inbox is the lake that collects everything at the end of that stream. So any trash or pollution or toxins that you put in that stream are going to end up in that lake, and once they're there, it's nearly impossible to get them out. So if you don't have a clear communication policy, or you lack clear lines of communication, or you're not using a good project management tool, all of those productivity sins are going to accumulate and show themselves in your inbox. So that's the first thing you need to understand. You don't fix your inbox by focusing on your inbox. You actually fix your inbox by going upstream and finding the root problem that dumps all that trash into your inbox. Now, having said that, your inbox is a good place to start this work because that's where all of these problems show themselves most clearly. I call them the productivity sins. The first productivity sin that pollutes your inbox is making email the primary mode of communication. Because of course, if every single step and process in your life requires an email to be sent, you're going to be sending and receiving a lot of emails. And that results in over-communication, over-collaboration, and email bloat, and long email chains. But gang, the solution is already here. There are purpose-built tools that are meant to move communication out of your inbox into a better, more efficient channel. Internally, you want to be using a task management tool like Asana or ClickUp or Microsoft Planner. And there's also other purpose-built tools for very niche topics like customer service and IT and programming, you name it. Get these things out of your inbox into the right purpose-built tool to use them. Newsflash, your inbox is a terrible place to do project management. Okay, the second productivity sin is not having a communication policy. Because when you don't set any boundaries, everything defaults to the worst possible outcome for you. And that results in always on communication and a culture where everybody expects an instant response and email ping pong. And the solution is to create a simple communication policy that just lets people know how and when to communicate with you in a win-win way so that you win and they win. We actually show you how to build one of these in chapter 11 of our new book, Winning the Week. So check that out in the link below. The third productivity sin is not having clear lines of communication. Because often we're getting a lot of emails where people just don't know who to email or where to get what they need. Who's taking the lead on this project? Who has that document? Who do I contact to solve this problem? You just become like a switchboard operator. You're just transferring information back and forth. But when you've got a clear communication policy and when you've already established who does what and who has what, you're going to see the volume of this drastically diminish. The fourth productivity sin is not having a clear workflow with supporting documentation. Think about this like the handbook for running your life and your business. If people can't look up the answer in the handbook, they're going to email you for the answer. And that results in unnecessary clarifying emails. And for you, a sense that, God, people just don't know how to do their job. The solution is to create that handbook. It's boring, but it's not hard. Document your workflows, create Q&A checklists, quality assurance, sanity checklists, SOPs. So those are the four sins. Making email your primary mode of communication, not having a clear communication policy, not establishing clear lines of communication, and not having a very simple and documented workflow with supporting SOPs. So let me give you one final thought. The best way to get to inbox zero and stay there is to look at every email as a failure. And I know that sounds extreme. Just follow me here. Nobody wants to write you an email to have to get their work done or get what they need. And you don't want to have to spend half of your day writing them back. This is a massive lose-lose. The ideal workflow is where everyone has everything they need to do their work. And that means that every email represents a breakdown in that ideal. So the next time you're processing your inbox and you're so annoyed and frustrated, just think to yourself, how can I go upstream and make it so that I never receive an email like this ever again? And the person sending it never has to write an email like this ever again. If you keep pulling those weeds, eventually they'll stop sprouting up and it's going to be easier and easier to process your inbox. Now, if you've already done all that work, the next step would be to look at advanced tactics for managing your email, maybe even getting help inside your inbox from other people. Yes, that is possible. We show clients how to hire an assistant to support them processing and handling email inside their inbox. If you're interested in that advanced work, check out our course on outsourcing mastery. I'm going to drop a link in the description below. All right, gang, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're obsessed with human potential and living your best life like we are, consider subscribing to this channel, and I will see you in our next video.